Okay.
Okay, what?
Are you done? Okay.
Yes.
So if you had $1 million, what would you do?
Did you not just ask me that?
No, you have to be. I'm already asking you it.
To
spend on yourself.
I would pay people to leave me alone.
Why would you do that?
I would do that because everyone gives me so many expectations and all that, and it's just like, leave me alone, no.
What are things that you might think of when people misunderstand the word teen depression?
Well, people have different perceptions of it. In humans, there's always like a base opinion, and then it could be altered, but the base always stays the same. Opinions are opinions. I don't know, stuff like that. It's like, I can't do anything about you.
What do you think caused your depression?
There was no immediate cause to it. I don't even know. It's just there. Sometimes there's no reason, it's just there.
How would you describe it?
Not trapped, it's like, feels like I'm falling.
What happens when you are falling?
I don't know, things just go by really fast. It's like, you know the Alice in Wonderland thing where she falls down that hole? It's like that, like all the events in your life are just like going past you.
Do you think that you have control over it?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm not impulsive. Sometimes.
So what are the other times?
I try not to have like completely negative thoughts, but sometimes they just like come across my head. It's just like a cloud that passes by.
What went through your mind while you were depressed?
Sleep. Gaming too. Maple Story. Just like what's it called? Playing it off.
Do you think that there's someone out there that really cares?
My mom.
Do you have a close relationship with your mom?
Not really. She works 99% of the day.
If you guys had more time, would you think that
Probably
she would have
not.
helped?
Probably not. She will like still be hung up with work. I wouldn't say anything. I'll deal with it myself. No need to get her involved.
You'd rather bottle it up than have anyone else to worry?
Yeah, basically. It annoys other people when they hear about like random problems. It's like, why would I annoy people? I already do that. Because it's like, why should I bother people with my problems when they have their own? Ish.
If it was like a close friend, would you tell him or her about it?
Unless it came up in a conversation. I'm at a pretty good position right now because I have a group of really close friends that I talk to every day. It was nice to have someone who cared about me and like would use their time to help me.
Have they ever given you advice?
Yeah,
Like
somewhat. Don't give a shit about what people say because like I care about what people say a lot, so sometimes I just need to not care. I don't know, not deal with that.
Do you act like a certain way around like friends or family?
In my family, I can talk the way I want, but no, in school I have to be like, yes, yes, bitch, yes. They point out how like I'm acting, I'm just like, okay, I don't care.
Do you think that affects the way you behave around other people or by yourself?
Yeah, it makes me a lot more fake. It's society induced. There's a certain expectation you have to like live up to if you interact with humans, like social, and you have to be social. You have to fit into society and not be a public disturbance, which is what I am.
What was the hardest thing you had to go through?
Seeing humans. I don't really talk to many people during the summer, because summer's like my alien time. I just shut myself away because there's no one to hang out with, and I live in Brooklyn, so I don't want to spend $2.75 on the goddamn train. No time to do that.
So if the train was free,
I still wouldn't do that because I sleep a lot.
Why do you sleep a lot?
Because I'm tired. I'm just lazy. I'm a lazy teenager. That's basically the whole thing. I'm a lazy teenager. Because like, I don't do anything. I didn't do any summer homework yet. All I do is play Maple and watch BuzzFeed. I go out once in a while to buy a Karma coin cards and go to work.
Do you think work helps somehow with getting you out the house?
Because I get money. Get that moolah. Ah.
So, what would you say is the worst factor of working?
Probably slipping and falling to the wall. That's...
What's the best?
I don't know. We're helping someone because he's... Let's say... He's really careful. It takes him a long time to do those boxes, and we do them really fast. And he was overwhelmed with the amount of work he had to do. Makes me feel helpful. Makes me feel needed. More or less.
So would you say that you're like a really caring and helpful person?
Depends on what you say. Like, to some person, I can be like this non-caring, like, who knows what. But to some other person, I'd be like caring, helpful, whatever.
You told me how like you self-harm sometimes.
I don't feel any pain in my left arm or wrist. If I do something really stupid and like I hurt someone, I'm just like, I deserve to be hurt as much as them.
So you self-harm because that's a way of kind of apologizing to the other people?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's like, it gives me satisfaction that I bleed, that I'm human. I'm still human, although I may not seem like one. I could be extraordinarily cold sometimes. If I don't feel like showing emotion, I just like go into a state of coldness.
How do people respond to it?
They interpret it as you're like really cold-hearted and just overall a bad person. Now I have like a not really caring personality. Like, if you were a stranger and you just told me random things, then I wouldn't like, well, I would care, but I wouldn't look like I care. I care on the inside, you know.